I'm coming back in.
Man, oh man, we back at it again. Here with another reaction video. We got a banger. Hold on. Wait. I'm tripping. Yo, what it do? It's your boys Juice and Lou in spirit. And we back here with another banger for y'all. As I said, hey, the Lakers are currently, as of right now, I believe 3-10. And like maybe 13th, 14th in the Western Conference. Now, I don't think a lot of people had high expectations for the Lakers outside of Lakers fans, but we didn't think they was gonna be this bad. We didn't think it was gonna be this bad. I knew their roster was pretty mid. I didn't think they was this bad. But this is what I got for y'all. The Lakers fell for the most dangerous LeBron trap. Let's see what that is. Let's get it.
These are some of the major transactions LeBron's teams have made through the past 8 or 9 seasons. A lot of damn moves, I get it. And this is exactly what LeBron's teams have lost, trying to make his overall task easier. A few seasons ago, Kevin Durant made this infamous quote about LeBron James-led teams. So much hype comes from being around LeBron from other people. He has so many fanboys in the media, even the beat writers just fawn over him. I'm like, we're playing basketball here, and it's not even about basketball at certain points. So I get why anybody wouldn't want to be a part of that environment, because it's toxic, especially when the attention is bullshit attention, fluff. Now, some people took that as hating, and I didn't, because he even made
Not wrong.
it a point of emphasis. It's not LeBron's fault. It's the inevitable toxic environment created by LeBron-led teams. Right now, with 3 top 75 players on that team, the Lakers are sitting with the worst record in the entire league. And I believe this all circles back to the reoccurring LeBron James problem with every team he's been on since that first go-round in Cleveland. And Rob Pelinka, he's learning that the hard way.
This picture's hilarious.
Today's video is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The NFL and the NBA is now in full swing, and DraftKings wants to make sure you get the full experience with your
FanDuel over here.
LeBron, I know this is all really fresh, but last offseason, Rob was really aggressive and made a lot of changes, or brought in a lot of new faces to a team that won the championship. Do you feel like this team deserves another shot in some form, this supporting cast around you and AD, or do you think that there will be or should be larger changes like there were a year ago?
Well, I think Rob has done such a great job of constructing this team over the last few years that he will continue to do that. I will have some input. He always asks for my input. Has AD's input. But at the end of the day, we want to continue to get better. But like I said, Rob will do his due diligence and construct this team to where it needs to be to compete for a championship once again.
LeBron's first go-around in Cleveland had one theme that we all remember. This man simply didn't have enough help. It's actually crazy because LeBron was the first pick in that 03 draft, and there's always that big what if LeBron went to college and what exactly would his career look like. The first pick in the following draft, Dwight Howard, actually got a solid team built around him that I believe LeBron could have won with. In 09, that team in Orlando, they were first in defense and first from deep. LeBron could have did some things with that roster. Danny Ferry, the Cavs ex-GM, he just simply couldn't land those life-changing free agents that LeBron truly needed to contend, and ultimately, that's why he left. Jason Kidd was once available. LeBron let it be known that he wanted him, to no prevail. Amari Stoudemire, he was a big target in LeBron's last season there. They couldn't get him. Back then, they always got stuck with those plan B type of moves, like Larry Hughes, washed up Shaq, Mo Williams, Antoine Jameson, moves that LeBron's greatness made look better than they actually were. It's a shame because these were some of LeBron's peak athletic years that you could really say were wasted due to lack of adequate surrounding talent. Now, I laid the foundation with that backstory because I believe how LeBron's career started with Cleveland that first go around, it shaped the trajectory of his career really ever since.
Oh, snap.
stop. Before you do any holiday shopping this year, you really have
My
to.
bad. My
I'm going to
bad.
show you one
My
simple
bad.
trick
My bad.
that'll save you a lot of money when you shop.
I know I said I would get it. I forgot. You know, I'm doing a lot of stuff and everything. I've been going on trips. I forgot. I will do it. I will do it. I promise you.
Miami's approach was a bit different because it was a big three, meaning it was a big sacrifice, and the team really didn't become LeBron-centric and about helping LeBron per se until those last few years when D-Wade really started to age out. As soon as he went back to Cleveland, I believe they were trying so hard to right their wrongs from the first time they had him and didn't surround him around the right talent that every single thing LeBron wanted, every wish he had, became their automatic command as soon as he walked through the door. I'm not saying it was wrong because obviously they got their first and only championship out of it. But as soon as LeBron came in, what did Cleveland automatically do?
Timberwolves have agreed on a deal that will send All-Star Kevin Love to Cleveland in exchange for both first overall pick Canadians Wiggins and Anthony Bennett, as well as a protected 2015 first rounder.
This was the birth of the GM, if you ask me. He completely took Cleveland over, and whenever there was a questionable fit, even the damn coach, they were gone just like that. Remember David Blatt? This man got hired from like overseas somewhere without even knowing that he was going to be tasked with coaching LeBron. LeBron ran over this man like a Mack truck. Like, honestly, he did. Literally pushed this man off the court one time. Admittedly, LeBron audibled some of his plays, which he should have. He was a smarter coach than David Blatt even at that time. And Blatt was fired in his second season off a finals appearance. And when he got fired, they were well above 500. This was the Cavs selling their souls to LeBron's wants and needs. And he knew it. David Griffin, he even knew it. And he tried to clear it up saying, oh, that was my decision. LeBron doesn't run the team and all that. But deep down, that was LeBron's call. We all knew that. During LeBron's second tenure with Cleveland, the Cavs had a luxury tax total of close to $140 million, by far the most of anybody in that 4-year span. And that all comes from the pressure of trying to build the correct team around LeBron. David Griffin, LeBron's GM in his second tenure with Cleveland, this is how he looked when LeBron first got there in 2014. Still had a little bit of hair, still was hanging on, you know, all that. This is how this man looked when he went to New Orleans. This man got stressed. When David left, this is what he said about trying to build that perfect team around LeBron and how tough it really was. And I quote, "Everything we did was so inorganic and unsustainable and frankly, not fun. I was miserable. Literally the moment we won the championship, I knew I was gonna leave. There was no way I was staying for any amount of money. That shit sounds stressful as hell. That's because you're constantly chipping away at your future, moving assets, doing all this stuff to sell your soul to this non-guaranteed win-now approach to appease LeBron. That's simply what comes with it when he's on your team. And that's why I believe LeBron shouted David out when it was over. And David was kind of like, I ain't have a good time doing this, man. This burnt me out. Kevin Love literally had an anxiety attack mid-game, and he said there were a lot of lows playing with LeBron. Again, not blaming LeBron per se, it's the pressure that he creates simply by being on your team. Ty Lue, same thing, and I believe a lot of that comes from the constant pressure of just simply coaching LeBron. Now bringing it to the Lakers. The moment they got LeBron, they knew they automatically sold their soul to his legacy, which is not a bad thing. They got an NBA championship out of it, obviously. Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, all the youngins, they were essentially out the door the moment LeBron stepped in. And unfortunately, so was the Lakers' future in the process. We know they grabbed Anthony Davis, and yeah, they lost a few assets and young pieces while doing so. But they won an NBA championship, so you can argue that it was 1000% worth it. I find it very interesting that instantly after LeBron won that championship in LA, the day after he won it, his biggest fan arguably on TV turned the pressure right back on Rob to improve the roster right after he won.
And guess what, Skip? This is the first of many. Because we're going to make some roster changes next year, and we're going to be right back.
Oh, you're going to win many more? Did you just predict?
This is the first of many, which means they will get more than one. This is not the only one.
The following season, the Lakers made moves. They got Marc Gasol, they got Dennis Schroeder, and it looked pretty good. They had the best record before Anthony Davis got hurt. But once LeBron and AD as a duo showed that slight sign of unreliability, both missing a significant amount of games that year, which completely tainted their season, the fire immediately lit on Rob's ass to make moves. As I showed you in the clip earlier, directly after LeBron's first loss in the first round ever, they were already asking him about future moves that needed to be made. And unfortunately for the Lakers, because they're still suffering right now because of this disastrous move, instead of making a low profile move like we all knew they should have, getting Buddy Hield, or hell, the best move would have been no move, or a better move would have been no move. That would have been better than what they did. LeBron and Rob, they chased the most unnecessary trade of all time, and it completely crippled their franchise. All of this, in my opinion, goes back to LeBron's first stint in Cleveland with Dan Gilbert and Danny Ferry, and what he didn't have, an aggressive franchise that capitalizes on LeBron being on your roster and trying to maximize that window, now resulting in LeBron having a little bit too much power alongside the pressure that naturally comes with LeBron being on your team and you surrounding him with adequate talent, which eventually will result in you making dumbass, impulsive-ass moves like getting Russell Westbrook on a $44-47 million cap hit. When this man is on your team, you automatically sell your soul to his legacy, and quite naturally, all the pressure ramps up on the players, the coaches, and most definitely the GMs to make his job as easy as possible. And like Tyson Chandler says, everything becomes about LeBron. That's just what it is. I understand Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss not making any more moves because they're not going to. All these headlines and media talk, that's just to make Lakers fans feel like, oh yeah, we're trying to do stuff. I don't think they're going to do nothing because they feel like, bro, we've done enough. The Pelicans have a legit chance of getting Victor Wembanyama off of your impulsiveness. So why do more damage for LeBron when he's not even the same dude anymore? Let's be honest. Like J.R. Smith said, LeBron being on your team is a big ass blessing. Obviously they won a championship and he provides a lot for your team, but it can be a curse too. And that's what the Lakers are seeing right now.
What's been the biggest challenge so far this season for you?
I think managing the media scrutiny that followed our team, much of which was undeserved and some of which was self-inflicted. I think dealing with some of that, it actually ended up being a huge blessing for us as an organization because I think what it did was galvanize our players together. But I think that was the thing that I was most unprepared for in terms of how intense the scrutiny would be.
If you guys like this video, I'm dropping a never forget that.
I did like this video, man. This is tough. I would have to say, like I've said it before in previous videos, I don't see LeBron winning another ring. At like I said it before the season started, but looking at this team now, LeBron's not, he's only getting older. It's just tough, man. And then he's missing games currently right now. It's just tough, bro. I really don't see him winning another ring. There's even been some talks about trading him. Now, they probably wouldn't do that, but still, they're talking about trading Russ, talking about trading AD for a little bit. Who knows? But something needs to happen for this Lakers team, and it has to happen right now. Right now. Now, Lakers fans, y'all can say that the trade for AD was worth it. You won a championship. You didn't do anything. You haven't done anything else after though. Like be real. Like you next year got beat up by the Suns by barely making a play-in tournament. Actually, I understand injuries is a thing, but got beat up by the Suns and then missed playoffs, and then on the verge of missing playoffs once again. That's tough, bro. That's really tough. But hey, you guys, let me know what you guys think down below. Who should get traded on this Lakers team? Is it LeBron's fault that the Lakers are like this right now? Let me know, man. But hey, until the next video, it's your boys Juicing, Lou, and Spirit, and we out of here. Peace.